Millwall. Thoughts on them? Form's a little all over the place, but by and large, Alex Neil's gone in and done a good job there.
Yeah, I know Alex really well. He's an experienced operator. He's had a promotion into the Premier League with Norwich City and had success at Championship level. So experienced, canny operator, good manager, and they've got some good players as always. So we have to get off to a better start than what we did on Saturday. I'm going to overcome stubborn opponents that have still got a fight in them as well. They'll still harbour ambitions of sneaking into the playoffs. So I'm not so sure what their approach will be. Whether they're going to come and have a go and try and get 3 points, which I'm sure that they'll need to push on into the playoff places, or try and get into the playoff places. They might sit in or try and hit us on the counter, but we've got to overcome whatever we have to overcome that's in front of us, and we've overcome the majority of challenges so far this season, and it's just going to be another one that we have to deal with. But good players, good manager, always tough opponents, whether it's at the Den or whether it's at Bramall Lane. So going to be our best. We weren't our best on Saturday. Apologies to everybody, but hopefully we can get back to our best that's given us 85 points so far this season.
You've had some good ding-dongs with Millwall over the years, haven't you? I imagine one of the parts of the tactics will be make sure someone's marking Jake Cooper in the last minute.
That was I've got to say a similar to feel to Saturday after that game, because it was same part of the season as well. When he popped up and they missed a penalty, and we had John sent off, I think we had Egan sent off, and then they scored in the 94th, 95th minute. But that's Championship football, you've got to see it out. We didn't see it out that game, but we saw the season out all right, and we're going to have to see moments out now and deal with certain threats and situations. And certainly Jake's a good operator at this level, experienced Championship player. And he's a threat in our box, certainly, and we're going to have to deal with that. And being the size it is, you have to cope with it and find a way to deal with their set pieces, because it's a big part of the game. It's a part of the game on Saturday where we weren't very good. I think we had countless amount of corners and delivery was poor. And you can do all your preparation, analysis, and setup, but if your delivery is not great, then you're not going to reap the rewards. So we have to be better at that part of the game as well. But certainly they're a threat at set plays.
Any kind of fresh injury concerns coming into this one?
No, everybody's okay. So I've got some difficult decisions to make. As always, the ones with the crystal ball will have said, I should have changed the team on Saturday after we played Friday night and produced one of our best performances. So we'll have a look at it, and do we give those players an opportunity to put right that wasn't very good on Saturday? If it had been 2 or 3 or 4 games, then maybe we might have made big changes. So I've got those decisions to make. I've got decisions to make in terms of a 3-game week. I've got decisions to make in terms of changing it around. But like I said, I'm not going to take a wrecking ball to how we play, because it's helped us and it's served us well so far this season. But definitely, in my mind and in my thoughts, are some changes to be made. So we've gone through that yesterday, and we'll go through that a little bit this morning and see where we are with it. But I like to think that whatever team that we put out on the pitch will serve us well and give it a right go, as it has done all season.
Just finally from me, 6 games to go. Automatic promotion and the title is still in your hands. It's not a bad position to be in, is it?
No, it's not bad. It's not bad. We could have enhanced our position on Saturday afternoon, and that was a disappointing aspect of it, but we didn't. So we analyse, we reflect, and we quickly get over it, because you have to deal with disappointments. I think one of the things that you've seen all season, you guys, and I think Dan talked about it on Saturday, is the reaction to disappointment. It's been tremendous. So we're going to have setbacks in the season. So setbacks in games. How you deal with it? We didn't deal with their first goal very well, and we didn't deal with the setback of going one behind on Saturday, but we didn't do enough, and we're going to have to deal with that situation now. I might have to deal with a couple more disappointments between now and the end of the season. But I'm confident and secure in my belief that this team will go to the end, with or without those supporters, we'll just keep believing, be consistent, and keep driving this forward. There's still a hell of a lot of football to be played. I'm sure, as everybody says, all three teams won't win 6 games out of 6, and if we do, then you know where that takes us, and if we don't, then you have to deal with that and move on. So we'll just try and focus on what we can focus on, which is the next game, and stick to our beliefs and replicate the behaviours that we've shown all season, and go again.